Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of January 3rd. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Capricorn, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if you want to get to know me more and you're on that platform, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, just a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. And so if you watch my content regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. Helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true for those who are just watching me for the first time. So let me make sure everything is in view and then we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Some light flashing there. Sorry if you saw the light flashing. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the sun. So this is the most positive card to get in the tarot. It's really the happiest card to find. If you take the power and the energy of the sun and you put it into one tarot card, this is what you have. Okay, notice how the planets here revolve around the sun. And so we're talking about that level of power that you may have in this moment. So it's definitely a good sign. I definitely like to see this. And really when you get this card, it can help augment the positive cards around it, and it will help negate the negative side parts of the other cards around it. And so it's really, for me as a reader, I don't care where I get it. Wherever it is in the reading, for me, it's always a good sign in whatever placement it is found. And so you can expect some level of like happiness, success, or victory to come to you when you get the energy of the sun. Now, what I think is going on here with this reading is I do feel like you are going to triumph maybe over a challenging person in this week. Seems to be coming in for the collective here in the last few weeks. But I do feel like I'll get into what I'm seeing here a little bit more as I go along, but right away in the middle you have the Queen of Cups. So this is a person potentially in your life who is trusted. I like to say that this is like a trusted friend or ally in the tarot. And so I actually feel like there are kind of two storylines coming in here. One, you should really stick to trusted people at this time, Capricorn, in your life. So, somebody that you've known for a long time and you've had, you have a very strong relationship with, could be friend, family member, colleague, whatever it is. I would stick to trusted friends. There's this other timeline that's coming in here that I think is probably for less of you, that maybe there's somebody who's turning on you. And the reason being is you have the Queen of Cups next to the Seven of Swords. Queen of Cups being a trusted friend or person, Seven of Swords being a backstabber. And so something like that could happen. I think that's probably for less of you, but here's the deal. One card never makes a reading, and you have incredibly good cards here. What's really going on, and I'm going to get into this more when we get to the middle column, is you have a major victory here. You are successful at something. There's something that you're winning here, or there's some level of success that you are bringing into your life that is also bringing in jealousy and the energy of jealousy and competition for you here, and that's causing an issue, and I'll get into that more. But in the past here, you have the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hanging Man. So this Three of Wands is the sort of first win or the initial win in the Suit of Wands. You have the second one as well. So in the past, you've thought to yourself, what can I do to grow within my situation? What can I do to expand myself? This person's looking out towards the horizon and they're realizing that the entire ocean is in front of them. The entire universe is in the palm of their hands. And for this Three of Wands, it's really a good card if you're looking, if you've been looking to grow something, which it looks like you have. It can also indicate travel for some of you, but I think this is less about travel. This is more about you honing some sort of gift or ability that you've had here and like taking it to the next level. I see you having grown immensely in your career situation, in your talents, in your financial situation. And we'll go into that more, but you have the Six of Pentacles here. This is the idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving. The Six of Pentacles can be potentially a very good card if you've been looking for a job raise in particular, because it suggests that you've been giving, right? You've been giving to a workplace. You've been going extra, you've been doing overtime. You've been putting in extra work. And the giving is eventually rewarded by your ability to now receive, as you see here with the scales. But it is this idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving as well. And as you give, you do receive in the divine sort of law and order of everything. You also have this Hanging Man here, which is a card about letting go and making a sacrifice, giving something up to get something else. The Hanging Man's challenge is to embrace the energy of the Death card, which is the card that would come next in line in the tarot, and really make a transformation in their life, because right now they're not really growing, but you are, right? I feel like what's been happening here in the past is this upper row is the row of your thoughts. It's your realizations. I feel like you've come to this realization that whatever situation you find yourself in is maybe not as conducive to growth as you had wanted it to, and you changed that. Okay, you did something for yourself here to transform this energy of not growth with the Hanging Man to growth of the Three of Wands. That's what I feel. And now, in your current situation here with the Sun on the bottom, you're given a massive reward. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So this Six of... actually, hold on. I'm going to leave that for last because it's going to tie into the last portion here. But you have this Eight of Pentacles, right? So we talked about this Queen of Cups here, trusted friend, ally, but you also have this Eight of Pentacles here, which is somebody who is a massive talent. It's the most talented card in the tarot. It's the most talented person in the room here. You can see they have a lot to bring to the table, right? And they're sitting at the table working away late at night. Remember, I see you having done extra here. This card, the Eight of Pentacles, does imply a lot of hard work, but it's work that you want to be doing. But this person's a divine channel for creation. As you see, they're wrapping up their latest creation. There are other ones here hanging up on the ceiling above them. And so it's talking about the innate gifts and skills and abilities that you have that are really extraordinary. So with this Three of Wands next to it, you've spent time honing this. Like, you've spent time becoming a master of sorts. And I do get the sense that this is going to pay off massively for you, and it's beginning to right now. The thing is, you have the Six of Wands here, which is a massive card of exceeding expectations in your life. It's big victories coming in. Remember, it's the second victory in the suit of wand. You have the first one in the past. You've done the initial success. Small wins build up to big wins over time with the Three of Wands into the Six of Wands. That's what it's talking about. Now, I need to point something out. So in the future, you have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Star. So let's take a look at these two cards together with the Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords here. Do you see this person in the background? Do you see this shadowy figure? That is the Seven of Swords. And why is that the case? It's because once you start achieving success, once you start exceeding expectations, these type of people come out of the woodworks. Okay? People who are not happy for you, people who are not happy for your success. And I don't mean to be dystopian or maybe that's not the right word, or overly negative here, but this is the realities of being a successful person, is that sometimes people like this with this negative energy of backstabbing, of lying, comes out because they are not in a good point in their timeline. And so they get bored and they do these negative things, right? And so, you know, on one hand, it could mean that this trusted friend is turning on you now that you're having this success with the Queen of Wands in the middle. But on the other hand, it could say that there's someone else that's turning on you and you want to stick to trusted friends, okay? Stick to trusted allies. The thing is, with this reading, you have the Sun and the Star, one of my favorite combinations, okay? So this is a wish come true, the Star, but it's also healing waters of renewal, and it's hope and optimism for the future. And so you have a situation here where this is not going to be an issue. Okay, you're going to roll right past this person and it's all going to work out as long as you continue exceeding expectations. You have this Knight of Swords, which is a card of taking action. It's a call to action. So let's see what else we get here Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, Capricorn, this is incredibly good reading. So you have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And then you have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life, as well as Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Okay, the thing about the Knight of Swords is, impulsiveness can be implied there. And so you want to be careful that you are not acting impulsively, despite having potentially a negative actor here in the field, in the energy field. And so you want to, keep it highly vibrational here, really. Let's see what else we have. Okay, you have don't stop. No, you're setting a boundary with this person, and you're ready for this. Okay, you are absolutely 100% ready for this. Capricorn, here it is. It's arriving. It's almost like the culmination of a lot of events are coming through for you here with this middle column. And again, at the end of all of this is the star and the sun, which is a hard combination to beat in the tarot as far as I'm concerned. Is one of the best, if not the best. So let's see what else we have here. Who doesn't want the sun and the stars, right? It's like the entire cosmos is available. All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay, you have the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So having the courage to continue going forward here. Look, growth is not always easy. Remember, we talked about how the Three of Wands implies major growth and expansion on the horizon. That's not always an easy thing to do, okay? Some people may even say, oh, you're getting lucky when you start exceeding expectations, and that could not be farther from the truth. You've had the strength and the courage to do the things that other people do not want to do. And so continue doing that here with the Strength card, all right? It can also represent that maybe there's going to be a big release of energy here in the future. There may have already happened because this is in the past column. And this could be with this negative actor here with the Seven of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. There's absolutely, like some of you are getting a raise or a job opportunity here that, includes more money, or you may, I feel like that is the case. There's a new beginning here in the material realm, but it's because of the amount of giving you've been doing, as you have the Six of Pentacles below. Your hard work is not going unnoticed here, okay? Because the Strength card is also a card of Leo, being in the spotlight and not being afraid of being successful. The Five of Pentacles with the Hanging Man, I do get the sense that some of you are going to leave for a new opportunity. Once again, the Three of Wands can also indicate travel. Some of you are going to leave for a new opportunity because with the Hanging Man, where you are right now, and the Five of Pentacles is leading you to a level of stagnancy in your life here. Like there's not enough growth available with where you are. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. We have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Seven of Cups here is all about weighing choices, options, actually being overwhelmed by the many choices that you have available. And I get the sense that perhaps there are some talking heads right now in your life. It's very important in life to like cut out the noise of other people. At the end of the day, someone else's dream, you can never fulfill somebody else's dream for them, right? And so you may have somebody who wants you to do a certain thing, or you may have somebody saying that you should do this or you should be a certain way. And at the end of the day, that's taking you away from your true self. So with that Seven of Cups energy, I feel like you need to pick the cup that's for you instead of the cups that are for other people. Here, you have this Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Major victory coming through, major victory coming, leading to some sort of level of like security, financial independence. You can see this person is completely provided for, okay? They have everything that they could ever want or need. Not only do they have food, they have fruit in the background that they've grown providing for them, but they also have pentacles here growing. For me, that indicates something like a passive income or a dividend, or a job that pays well. And they have their friends, they have their animals, right? And so they have their clothes, they have nice clothes, they have everything that they could ever want, a house in the background, a castle in the background. So it's like you have achieved this level of security and independence because of this work that you've put in. It's not going unnoticed. You also here, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, you have like, what is this term that I'm looking for? Like, you have breached the barrier of being good at something, and now you're going into being great at something. And it's because you haven't given up here with the Nine of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, I don't think it's you showing up here, because well, it could be. I mean, you are obviously Capricorn here, and where the King of Pentacles is an earth sign. And as it's showing up here with the Seven of Swords, that could mean that you are deceiving yourself in some ways. But the King of Pentacles, this could also be just telling you that perhaps you need a change. And with the Eight of Cups above it, that you will be walking away here from the old you. This is very possible, and that is absolutely the case. On the other end of this, there could just be another person here that thinks they know what's best for you. Actually, there are a couple people here. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So, like, with the Queen of Swords and the Star, I feel like you are taking a very serious, very logical approach to the fulfillment of your wish and your dreams here, and you're not letting anyone get in your way. So just be mindful of maybe any backstabbing that may be happening. You do have the Six of Swords here, which is all about transitions. It's another card of travel. You are making a major change, a major shift in your career and your energy here. So let's see what else we get. Let's pull some additional messages. Let's pull some Kipper cards here. See what else wants to come forward. All right. Okay, you have imprisonment, privileged lady, concern, toil and labor, community, and marriage. All right, so there is, the thing is, the privileged lady card in a reverse or a negative aspect can be somebody who is a gossiper. I didn't mention this, but I always view the Seven of Swords as workplace gossip or chatter, or many times I see it coming through as like people spreading rumors or lies, which is a form of backstabbing, but certainly could be the case here with this privileged lady. There are a lot of different people in your ear right now, Capricorn, and the thing is, you need to just make sure you do what's right for you, is I think the message here. You're imprisoned in this situation from the past. You've been working way too hard, probably not seeing results, but you're about to see results here with community and marriage. This could be a new business marriage, like, a marriage of you and another job, where it's like you're marrying your gifts and your skills and your abilities and your talents with somebody else's needs in the workplace. And I do feel like that's coming through here. You're going to walk away from whatever's concerning you. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.